Welcome back to WCW Monday Nitro. We have an unbelievable card for you tonight. We've got not one, not two, but three main events, title matches on the line throughout the card. We cannot wait to get through each of these matches and see what happens tonight on Nitro.
It's the new mothership. Welcome to Monday Nitro. Toss your remote away.
The biggest events that are happening tonight here in Portland, Oregon.
Looking way better than last week's Thunder.
Are all around championship belts.
We've waited long enough. Let's get this
But
thing
first,
started.
we got a huge matchup. We have a six-man hardcore elimination match, all in the cruiserweight title division. Each of them trying to claw their way to the top of the rankings, trying to get themselves into a position where they can challenge for the cruiserweight title.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
Chris Jericho, in particular, has had a great run recently. He's won the last few matches that he's had on Nitro. He's really started making a name for himself in this division. He will be one of the favorites to win this match. Ultimo Dragon is also the #1 contender to the Cruiserweight title at the moment. So there's everything on stake for him tonight. Psychosis lost to Jericho last time out. This is a chance not only to get retribution for that loss, but also for him to try and win this match. Jushin Thunder Liger, Vampiro, and the Great Kabuki make up the six-man lineup. This should be a fun match. This should be action-packed, high-flying, over-the-top rope, anything-goes elimination match. We do not know what we're going to expect other than action. The other matches we have tonight, we've got the main event happening later tonight. The Four Horsemen versus the NWO. Ric Flair challenging Hulk Hogan to a match. He wanted a tag match. Hogan said, let's make it a three-man tag match. That will be the main event. It's going to be an elimination six-man tag match. 3 men on each team. Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and the Disciple versus Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and Lex Luger. We've also got the tag team titles on the line here live tonight. We've got the Outsiders challenging Harlem Heat to a rematch after they lost their titles to Harlem Heat not many weeks ago. They were so angry. They have been trying to get that rematch all week, and they've managed to get it for tonight. So that will be the semi-main event. The other title match that we've got is a huge one for the WCW title. It is Bret Hart versus Sting in a no disqualification submission match. That is going to be one of the best matches, I think, on the card tonight. We are excited for that. I cannot wait to see how that match unfolds and the story that they are going to tell in the ring. Other matches that we have, DDP and Bam Bam Bigelow will be fighting in a ranking match. That's going to be a big matchup. Finally, the other match with the title on the line is going to be Mr. Perfect versus Psycho Sid in a Falls Count Anywhere match. That one is going to be a real blockbuster, and that will be later tonight. But right now, let's focus on the in-ring action. We've got Ultimo Dragon coming down to the ring. Ultimo Dragon's got a lot to lose tonight. He is the #1 contender. He is the guy who was almost ready to fight Dean Malenko or Eddie Guerrero. Those two guys have been battling it out for the title recently, and no doubt that Ultimo Dragon is very frustrated. He's having to just sit and wait as the #1 contender before that rivalry finishes. Dean Malenko has preferred Eddie Guerrero as an opponent simply because they've got a rivalry and they hate each other's guts. So hopefully the wait will not ruin Ultimo's chances, because he's got a match now that he's got to worry about. My gosh, this is going to be a huge match. 6 men in the ring. Here comes Vampiro.
From Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200.
Well, Vampiro has not been on our TV screens as much as we would have liked or expected, but he's here tonight.
We have 6 of WWE's top names ready to go here.
We've also got Goldberg fighting in a handicap 1-on-3 tag elimination match. He's been involved with one of those matches before, and we all know that Goldberg hates them, but he's got to do it. The NWO keep pushing Goldberg. They keep making him fight opponents. They're trying to make it as hard for Goldberg to win as possible. But at the moment, he is walking through every challenge with ease. And here he is, Chris Jericho. The guy who wants to be back on the top of the world. Welcome to Monday Night Jericho!
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Well, Chris Jericho, for too long, has not been in the title picture.
The Millennium Man has arrived.
He wants Dean Malenko's gold. He wants the belt back around his waist. But he's got to go up the hard way. He started quite low down in the rankings in this division. So he is now building momentum,
No,
getting his way back up.
that's why I'll never be one.
With the hope
He was once the hottest free agent in the world.
of getting in with Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko.
WWE and WWE has never.
But there are other guys in this division, some incredible guys. Billy Kidman is out there, Rey Mysterio. I mean, this division at the moment is probably the most stacked of all the divisions. And from the LWO, Psychosis. Well, with Eddie, Ray, and Psychosis all in the LWO, all in the same division, they won't fight each other, but the aim is that Eddie is trying to get protection from Psychosis. He basically has commanded Psychosis to come out here and stop Chris Jericho. That was the aim last week when Jericho beat Psychosis. Obviously, it went horribly wrong for Eddie Guerrero. He just doesn't want anybody that could threaten him if he wins his title. And his way of doing it is to get his fellow stablemates to stop it, to put blocks in where they need to, and to try and control the rankings of the division in such a way that it means that Eddie can stay on top for as long as possible. Well, now we are getting through these entrances. We've had 4, I believe, 5 now of the 6. The Great Kabuki coming out to the ring. We have not seen the Green Mist in a long time. And it's great seeing him tonight. There are good matches on this card, good wrestlers, and my gosh, what happened?
Weighing in at 247 pounds, the Great K.
Sounds to
All
me,
the
guys,
extravagant
like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
attire from the Far East.
It seems to me that these superstars want hands on one another.
Pretty creepy looking attire if you... The WCW is looking good. Our cruiserweight division is the best in the world, and here comes Jushin Thunder Liger.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, Jushin
It is hard to believe we have this many great wrestlers in one division.
Corey, I can't think of a better way to kick off this night. I don't know. Part of me hopes Saxton would have gotten
But
lost on the way to
what
the
a
announce
bunch of
table.
wrestlers
That
we
definitely
have.
made things better. But no such luck.
The amount of freestyle luchador wrestlers in this match is incredible. It just tells you that it's going to be a fun match to watch. You mix that with someone like Jericho, who's got a bit of the Latino style. He's got the luchador, lucha libre style. He's got the Japanese style. He's even got a bit of strong wrestling style in.
What are we going to see here?
I mean, it makes for an interesting mix. Jericho with the suplex to the outside. Well, he is not stupid. He's going straight after the Ultimo Dragon, knowing that Dragon is the #1 contender for the title. Oh, and off the apron, Psychosis dropping Liger down. Meanwhile, Vampiro and Kabuki are in the ring. Vampiro with a neck breaker now. This is chaos. Dragon throws Jericho into the turnbuckle. Meanwhile, oh, great reversal. Pinfall in the ring. Kick out. It's a bit early to be making pinfalls, but you know what? I guess when there are 6 men in the ring, when it's an elimination match, all you've got to do is try and get your opponents out as quickly as possible. Remember, with every elimination, your odds of winning are greatly improved. This is a false count anywhere match. The referee's going to have a lot of work on his hands if he is going to keep this one in check. Jericho again attacking Dragon. Liger, Psychosis on the outside of the ring. Jericho going to work using the barricades. Oh, and ramming Dragon's back into the barricade. Meanwhile, in the ring, Kabuki controlling Vampiro now. Wow, this is an action-packed ring. Where is Liger taking Psychosis?
He's going back to an old friend with that.
Oh, reversal from Psychosis. What is Jericho doing? That is a powerbomb outside the ring. And Psychosis throwing Liger on the steps. This is absolute mayhem tonight. Kabuki is still controlling Vampiro in the ring. Meanwhile, backbreaker from Jericho on the outside. Well, Jericho is being very selfish. He's isolated himself in the corner as well. While the others are all back in the ring, Jericho refusing to stay. Wait a minute, what is this? This is a tombstone pile drive. Nails Dragon. I don't know how much Dragon has got left in him now. He looks like he's really hurt out there. What? Liger coming out. Well, Liger gets a drop kick from Jericho onto the table in front of us. Unbelievable. And now Jericho has moved to Liger. I guess the damage has been done to Ultimo Dragon, and to be honest, in an elimination match, it does not matter who pins who. If you do loads of damage to a guy, you put your finisher on him, it doesn't matter if somebody else pins him, because the point is, they are out of the match and they cannot progress any further. Well, what is Vampiro doing? He has now taken the match back from Kabuki in the ring. And another powerbomb on top of the Dragon. My gosh, well, what has amazed me is not seeing Jericho and Psychosis going at it. Wait a minute, Jericho, powerbomb. A pinfall from Psychosis is kicked out. 2 powerbombs from Jericho, 3 now. And he hooks the leg. And a kick out immediately.
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight? A leg drop across the knee, very effective.
Jericho sends Psychosis into the ring post. cracks his head. Although I don't know how much that hurts when you got a mask as thick as some of these guys are wearing tonight. What is Jericho doing?
This guy's a competitor.
He's got Vampiro. I don't think Vampiro knows. Jericho's hair. Oh, drop kick.
At this point, how much more does he have to give? Seems to be.
Wait a minute, Jericho. Lion Tamer. He's got the Lion Tamer on Vampiro. Well, now it is up to Vampiro to hold on. And why those guys just took him out of it, I don't know, but they did. Well, that was definitely stupid from those two guys. I'm pretty sure Jericho had Vampiro out. And now Kabuki pinning Vampiro. Vampiro's out. Jericho thrown into the chair, into the steps. I just wonder whether the great Kabuki selfishly wanted that pinfall all to himself. Oh, backbreaker. Well, obviously now it gets even more interesting because you've got an odd number of wrestlers left in this match, which always makes for an interesting decision on who do you go after. Does Kabuki have a rest after beating Vampiro? Vampiro is actually still here. He's making his way out of the ring now. That is unfortunate for Vampiro. We were hoping to see more from him. Meanwhile, Brainbuster on the outside. Jericho has more or less only fought on the outside of the ring. When he went in the ring, the Lion Tamer was not put on for long anyway. I think it did enough damage to win the match though. And an elbow to Psychosis. Jericho going up. What is he going to do here? This is high risk from Jericho. A Lion Salt, oh my gosh. And he goes for the pin, but there's a pin happening outside the ring. The great Kabuki kicks out. Jericho is furious with the referee for missing a pinfall opportunity. But Jericho with the ball, beautiful. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Psychosis gets out of it.
He's got to go for the cover.
Jericho working on the legs. Dragon with the reverse Russian leg sweep. Well, now they're all in the ring. This cannot be good when there are so many men in a ring. And now Jericho going after the great Kabuki. That looks like an electric chair drop. Oh my gosh.
Chris Jericho is just a step behind there, guys. He's going for
Well, what is Jericho doing? This is stupid from Jericho because the Dragon spotted him. Oh, right on the crotch. But Jericho is back up. And now he spots Kabuki. Double axe handle to the outside. Whipping Kabuki into the railing. And then working on the leg of Kabuki with the shin breaker. Well, now Jericho's got to be careful he doesn't make too many enemies at the same time here. Otherwise, they're all going to be after him. With that said, it really doesn't matter because I think he's injured them all enough here. Oh, and now he's going for the pinfall. But again, that Tiger suplex powerbomb.
1, 2, and the fight must go on. Not yet. Setting up.
Oh, here's a suplex from Liger to Jericho. Well, Kabuki and Jericho. Kabuki and Liger now double teaming Chris Jericho.
He wants no part of the outside.
Jericho, I'm sure, is glad to be in the ring.
What a German suplex, guys.
But walks right into Ultimo Dragon, who takes him out. Jericho escapes the ring. But wait a minute, Jericho has got Dragon. There's a submission outside the ring, but Jericho has got Ultimo Dragon in the power bombs. Oh, 1.
Interesting decision here.
2.
I don't know. I kind of like
And the third power bomb on Dragon. Wait a minute, Psychosis going for the pin. And Dragon is out.
Man, Chris Jericho's in trouble. Caught off guard. He caught him slipping.
Well, I think Jericho is fed up of Liger interfering.
Attack on the jaw now.
Oh, and a beautiful power slam. Well, Psychosis has thrown his opponent out the ring. Jericho's smart enough to get out of there while he can. He is now going after the great Kabuki by the looks of things. Just smart from Jericho. Oh, the facebuster into the steps. We have got a submission in the ring that's not going well. And what is Jericho? He's got the Lion Tamer on Kabuki. He's got him. Kabuki is close, and it's over for Kabuki. We are down to the final three. Psychosis, Yushin Thunder Liger, and Chris Jericho.
WWE's most alpha personalities.
Great reversal from Psychosis. Well, he will be looking at Jericho. Oh, great shot from Jericho from nowhere, and he's going up top now. From the top rope, are we going to see it? Yes! And he's hooked the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and a kick out from Psychosis. Oh, Jericho with the flying enziguri.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
What is Jericho doing? Suplex into a pinfall. He's got his leg on the rope. Oh, trying to hold him down. Jericho out of the ring. Meanwhile, Psychosis and Yushin Thunder Liger are inside. Well, joining Jericho now. Jericho attacks both men. Oh, and that little top rope cutter has dazed Yushin Thunder Liger. Ow, right off the ring post. What a match we've had in this Cruiserweight match. We haven't even had time to talk about any of the matches on the card tonight because this has been so action-packed. Jericho, again, so smart, leading Yushin Thunder Liger into the ring. Oh, turnbuckle clothesline into the Bulldog. And now Jericho attacking Liger and quickly spot Psychosis. What can Jericho do? Can he stop these two men? I think Jericho's telling, he's sort of gesticulating to Psychosis, go and finish Yushin. He's like, don't finish me. Yushin is in the ring, ready to be finished. Why are you coming after me? Well, Jericho trying to distract the two of these guys from him. It looks like Liger still wants a bit of Jericho anyway. Jericho obliges with the fist. Well, will these two men, will they actually go after each other?
It's not very often you see 6 superstars of this caliber competing at the same time.
Jericho with the double axe handle. And now the reverse power drop. Oh, it's over. That's the tombstone. One of Jericho's favorite moves, but Psychosis kicks out before the referee even gets in the ring. Oh, and a drop kick to the face. Wait a minute. Oh, Jericho has he's caught Liger with the powerbomb. The 3 powerbomb combination. 2 and 3. Is that it?
Here's his moment, Michael.
Wait a minute, Jericho trying to get Psychosis up, and that is a beautiful floating DDT. Oh, followed by a jawbreaker from Jericho in a reversal. And now Oh, what a beautiful butterfly powerbomb. But another kick out. Jericho cannot beat either one of these guys, and he must be furious that he cannot get either one of them to fight each other at the moment. They are both determined to fight against Jericho, probably because he is the biggest guy in this match at the moment. He has got the most life left in him, I would say. And now, oh, finally, one of the guys goes after each other. What is Jericho doing here? He spotted both men up. Jericho! Oh my gosh! Well, I don't know if he connected. It doesn't look like he did, but he definitely landed on Jushin Thunder Liger.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Wow.
This one is over.
The pinfall.
We got a cover. 2.
It's over. Psychosis and Jericho in the ring. Jericho nails Psychosis. These two are the guys who fought last week. Jericho beat him then. Can Psychosis get revenge? Oh my gosh, it looks like wait a minute, is this it? This is the Lion Tamer in the middle of the ring. Well, he's got to try and kick out. I don't know if he's going to. Not many people get out. It is over. Chris Jericho has defeated them all and stands at the top of the pile in the Cruiserweight division. Monday Night Jericho has started incredibly tonight. A little dance from Jericho. He is happy. But let's talk about this next matchup. As great as that one was, the next match may be even better than this one. Goldberg in a 1-on-3 tag team elimination match. It's Goldberg versus Rick Steiner, Fatu, and Kerry Von Erich. Well, we got to get over the fact that Jericho just put on a brilliant match with all 6 guys doing great. Maybe not Vampiro so much getting eliminated at first, unexpectedly, but with that match now over, we've got to look at Goldberg. We've got to talk about the fact that the NWO do not want Bill Goldberg to win the title. They are determined. They are absolutely determined to keep Goldberg held down. He's already overcome the odds with the $1 million title. He won it a few weeks back, dropped the belt immediately, and said he was going to go into the next division and move it and continue his move and rise up the rankings. Obviously, the NWO have stipulated that if Goldberg drops the title, that he has to then, if he wants to move up a division, he has to drop the title that he won. And the reason I guess they've done that is because they know if they can position the Wolfpack into positions of title holdership, then they probably know that Goldberg is going to be stalled as long as possible before he can actually win any kind of match. Or even get near the main event scene. With all that happening, it hasn't worked so far, and Goldberg is sitting, at the moment he's quite low in the rankings for the TV title, but this match, if he wins, it puts him right up there with everybody else. It puts him one behind Chris Benoit if he wins tonight. Benoit at the moment is the #1 contender, is just behind Steven Regal, who is the #1 contender. So Goldberg is close to the top of the pyramid if he can win tonight, but only if he can win. And here comes the man. Here comes Goldberg. Lights, smoke, thunder. This guy is arguably the most dominant force in wrestling today. He is walking through everybody. It's like they don't even exist. His opponents just fall by the way as the monster that is Goldberg walks through and devours his prey. This is Goldberg.
One-time WCW Tag Team Champion. Oh, and by the way,
The former world champion.
Universal Champion.
Since the rebrand, since WCW started again, Goldberg came back and immediately said, that bout is mine. I want my world title back. He expected a shot at the very first title that came out. Hogan and the NWO came out. They refused him on the spot and told him, no, you have got to go all the way to the bottom. And now, Fatu on his way to the ring. And let's not look past these wrestlers either. Fatu is a very experienced Samoan. Knows what he's doing. Strong.
Guys, what better way to
Headstrong,
start the night
tough
off
as
than with
nails.
this one? I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even
I don't know if this is the guy who's going to beat Goldberg, but what I know is that he is with enough guys. He's with Rick Steiner tonight and Kerry Von Erich, and one of those two could potentially beat Goldberg, in my opinion. Which guy is coming out next? Rick Steiner. Oh, oh, oh.
And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 280 pounds,
Beware the dog.
Steiner.
He is on his way to the ring. We haven't seen Rick in a long time. But he's back with a different attitude to the business, less of a fan pleaser. But the dog-faced gremlin is here, and he wants gold. He said earlier in an interview that if he was here, he would be able to win the title, and that would elevate him back into the main event scene. He and Scott still friends, but just not tag team partners anymore. And Rick is the kind of guy who could get the win against Goldberg in this type of scenario. When you've got the three guys that are in this ring against Goldberg, this to me is where I say to myself, this is a chance. This is a chance. And it's only going to get harder for Goldberg with every single match now, as Kerry Von Erich comes down to the ring.
From Denton, Texas,
I mean, Kerry is so well built.
254 pounds,
An athletic guy. He's got everything that you would want in a young, up-and-coming superstar.
And with this match right here.
And you add him into this with Fatu's iron-like head, and Rick Steiner, who's got the technical ability as well as that dogged desire to beat someone. And then with Kerry's sort of flamboyant, clean-cut, amateur wrestling background, you've got real components here. And if you put them all together, you got a great force that I'm not sure if the power of Goldberg has enough yet to beat all three of these guys in one match. Oh, Goldberg starts with a clothesline on Fatu. Well, Goldberg said he was not here to waste time, and my God, he's not. He wants to get each and every one of them out of this match as soon as possible. Oh, wow. Goldberg pounding on Fatu's head now. We talked about how strong Fatu's head is. Well, maybe we forgot to factor in Goldberg's fist pounding that granite to pieces. Oh, and another. Oh, kick to the back. Goldberg just taking Fatu right now and showing him who's boss.
Where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match. Listen to this crowd.
Wow, belly to belly suplex. That was phenomenal from Goldberg. Another throw. Beautiful. Well, let's talk about a beautiful butterfly suplex. This is a beautiful moment from Goldberg, just throwing Fatu. My gosh, Fatu is hurt. Goldberg just looks like he's ready to finish this match now. Pump handle gutbuster from Bill Goldberg. Well, finally Fatu breaking off here. Well, I think he's stupid going straight back to Goldberg. Goldberg with a fist now to the head and knocking Fatu to the floor. And making the hot tag to Kerry Von Erich. Goldberg runs straight through him. Wow. Taking his head off. What's this, a pump handle? Oh my gosh. Well, you know, we talked about the three of these guys combined, but you forget that they're not all in the ring with the mammoth that is Goldberg. Oh, and a super kick. They're not in there with Goldberg at the same time, and that is the problem that they've all got. Spear! Oh, out of nowhere! Goldberg with the spear.
Exactly what Goldberg needed.
And Von Erich is down and hurt. Goldberg with a choke, and now up into a military play. Oh, what a move! I don't even know what that move is, but that is beautiful power move from Goldberg. Whips him. Oh, and Kerry Von Erich is getting the worst of Goldberg. Swinging suplex net breaker. Oh, and another super kick, this time to Von Erich. Goldberg has taken two men out.
The last thing any superstar wants to do.
Wow, look at the power. And Kevin Goldberg's letting him tag. Are you kidding me? Fatu back in, and well, for the first time, Goldberg hits the floor. Oh, and the second time, but Goldberg is on it. The double underhook suplex, beautiful. Oh, and he nails Rick Steiner.
Hey guys, remember what Shane
Obviously, Goldberg does not want to lose. He's had one of these matches before. He did the same thing, not quite as easily as this, which is incredible because the caliber of the opponent is so much better in this match. Oh, and over the top rope. Well, Goldberg bringing in Kerry Von Erich. He does not want to wait on anything. And punches Rick again. Goldberg going after Rick Steiner now. He is not even waiting for Rick to be brought into this match legally. He is going after all three men.
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers.
And he chops Kerry Von Erich down. Well, these three men at the moment are looking a little bit embarrassed by the fact that Goldberg is manhandling each and every one of them like they didn't even exist.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous
off the ropes from Fatu. Spear from Goldberg!
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Goldberg knocks both men off the canvas. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Fatu is out. Well, look at Kerry Von Erich. He looks like he's knocked out. And Goldberg picks up Steiner, and oh my gosh, what a pile driver that is.
What you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches.
This is unbelievable work from Goldberg. Oh, what a move.
I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown?
Well, now all of a sudden, when you get one guy out, this is a one. It's still, the odds are still stacked against Goldberg, but he is knocking Rick Steiner out so badly right now. You just have to question, has Steiner got the energy? Scoop slam from Goldberg. Kerry Von Erich taking a fall.
Handicap matches are all about the odds, Cole. Sometimes understanding and
Oh my God, look at the strength of Goldberg. Ow!
can make all the difference in the world.
And now, beating Steiner in the ring. I don't know what to say, but this is not fair, and I'm not talking about Goldberg being undermanned. He is absolutely wiping the canvas with these two men tonight. Goldberg going for it. Oh, Kerry, you better get up, because if he nails this, if he lands the jackhammer and he makes the pinfall, it is over. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. Rick Steiner is gone. And Goldberg lays Von Erich out. Is that it? Is that it for this match? Goldberg stalking. Wait a minute, he wants him up. Goldberg with the spear. Wait a minute, we know what is coming now. There is only one move that follows the spear, and it is the jackhammer. Good night. Oh, well, Goldberg not pinning Von Erich. Oh, wait, what? Goldberg calling him up again? He can't do a second one. He's got him in a second one, and down. That has got to be the end of the match. What a victory for Bill Goldberg.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory. Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday.
He is unbelievable. His strength, his power.
Way to kick off the night. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
Ridiculous. What a victory for Bill Goldberg. What a dominating performance from Goldberg, knocking out those three guys the way he did. It is always an intense experience watching Bill Goldberg fight.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here. Next, it will be Psycho Sid.
Well, next we have the first of our 3 title matches tonight. We have got Psycho Sid versus Mr. Perfect. This has been a rivalry that has been bubbling away for the last few weeks. Perfect winning the $1 Million title, and he's held it ever since he won it off of the Disciple. But he and Sid have had a rough ride of it recently. They've not liked each other. Legacy wanting and proud to have a title. They've all got titles at the moment. Legacy, Bobby Roode, Bobby and Rick Rude, and Mr. Perfect all holding a belt each. The tag team titles being held, the NXT tag team titles being held by the Rudes. So Mr. Perfect won't want to lose tonight. This is important for him to try and win. But Psycho Sid, well, when you got the ruler of the world against you, you might want to think twice about any life plans that you've made. This guy It was really a surprise seeing Goldberg move past Sid so easily. I'm shocked that we never got to see more matches between those two while they were in the same division, but the NWO obviously messed up, and Sid never got his chance against Goldberg in a one-on-one match. I'm sure that will happen at some point in the future, but right now, Sid wants to be the $1 million champion. Remember that if you win this title, Ted DiBiase gives you $1 million. It's as simple as that. Legacy won it to fund the legacy that those three men have. And Sid is after this for one thing and one thing only. He wants money. He is greedy for success. Doesn't care about the fact that he should and could be going for the World Heavyweight title. He just wants the money that comes with this gold and diamonds. Well, here he comes, Mr. Perfect. Legacy. 1/3 of Legacy. 1/3 of the titles owned by Legacy. The $1 million title. Bought to WCW by Ted DiBiase.
A flawless technician, everything executed in the ring in textbook style. Byron, I believe the word you are looking for is not
he and Legacy have been working towards winning as much gold as they can. They've achieved it so far.
Some people spend their entire lives.
How long Perfect will be in this division, I don't know. It feels like this division is packed with some great talent, but underutilized guys maybe, I don't know, but it just feels like a lot of them should be in going after belts that are much higher than this. But money is the draw, and you've got a lot of heels, you've got a lot of guys out there that want money. And these two guys are not particularly liked by the fans, but their love of money is greater than their current status with the WCW faithful.
He is the $1 million champion, Mr. Perfect.
Perfect wants to hold the belt as long as he can. I don't know how long is, but well, it could be cut quite short if Psycho Sid gets his way. Doesn't even look at the title that he's going for, just stares across at Perfect. Remember, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. This can go anywhere, anything can happen. The only thing we know is that we're not really supposed to get anybody out to the ring. Sid is meant to be protected. In any title match, there's a rule now that outside interference is not allowed, but that's not to say it won't happen. You know, there is always someone willing to try it. And Sid starting here with some power moves. Oh, and a chop to the chest. And a miss of I think that was a chop attempt, and a Russian leg sweep on Mr. Perfect. You know, Sid dominates every match he's involved in. It is rare to find him absolutely beaten up. He didn't get beaten. Oh, wow. He didn't get beaten up when he fought against Goldberg. It was just the fact that he got speared, and that was it. It literally cost him his match. Oh, wow. Sid kick to the gut, and now
Believe it or not, fellas,
just throwing Mr. Perfect across the ring.
Against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
Oh, what a move. Well, this hasn't even gotten out the ring yet. And these guys are fighting. Oh, spoke too soon, because Sid takes it to the outside of the ring.
Corey, I think he just tried to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers.
Throws him into the ring apron.
Inferior competition.
And now throwing him off the ring post.
Champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's
Well,
head.
this has been a perfect match, but not for Mr. Perfect. Oh, off the barricade. Mr. Perfect has really struggled so far to get to grips with what Psycho Sid is doing. Sid is absolutely pummeling Mr. Perfect here. What is this? It's like $1 million choke slam. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what you do if you're Mr. Perfect right now, because he is looking like he's being beaten down.
There's a good chance he can't recover from this. To follow up Byron's earlier point,
You may have heard him say he rules the world. But now where are they going?
Could result in a trip to the back of the line.
Sid dragging,
Everybody knows exactly
dragging Perfect. Well, he's just carrying him now up the rampway.
Psycho Sid was just one step behind.
And then another backbreaker. Oh! I don't know what Sid's plans are for this. But they are definitely moving up this ramp. Oh, and Perfect finally with a 2 chops. 3 chops now, but Sid barely moves. Oh, and throws him, and that time Sid stumbled. Look at the welts on the chest from those chops. And wait a minute, Perfect, beautiful snap suplex, and he's trying to pin, but there's no way he's getting anything out of that. Oh, and a kick to the stomach from Perfect. And now another snap suplex. Lifting.
Squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Another snap suplex. Well, this is being snap suplex heaven from Mr. Perfect so far. 3 moves, all the same. Wait a minute, Russian leg sweep. Oh my gosh, his head. Sid's head. And now Perfect working on Psycho Sid as much as he can while he's got him here. Going after the legs of the Giant. Clever move from Perfect. Scoops him up. Suplex. And that back of Sid must be absolutely damaged right now.
What have we got here? As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back
throwing Sid up by the stage. And remember, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. This can go anywhere, it can go anywhere, it can go to the back if it needs to. And now Mr. Perfect does the backbreaker, and then the elbow across the chest. Sid. Oh, jawbreaker from Perfect.
Watch this here.
Well, all of a sudden the tide has turned here. Oh, and another chop. A kick. Followed by another chop. This time blocked from Sid. Perfect. Oh, with a punch to the stomach. Another suplex from Perfect. Oh. And showing off to the fans in attendance.
If this was a traditional match, he could likely find some relief outside the ring, but this is no traditional
Perfect.
match, guys.
Oh my God, he's thrown him off the stage.
The ring, just as easily as he can inside the ring. Let's not
Well, that may be over.
His opponent isn't necessarily whistling Dick's great job.
Oh, wait a minute. Perfect saw Sid coming there just in time. Oh, and reverses it with a neck breaker.
The WWE Championship.
Sid into the barricade. Russian leg sweep on the floor. Perfect now. Wait a minute. Perfect. Has he got him? Has he got Sid? He's got him. Perfect plex. Where is the referee? 2. Oh, and a kick out from Sid. Well, I think Perfect is furious at the ref because he expected him to be there for the count immediately. And what you're seeing now is Perfect going to work on Sid.
Stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Wait a minute, what is Perfect trying to finish Sid on the floor? Oh, that could be it. What is Perfect doing up there now? Perfect! Oh, what a splash! What a splash from the top of the stage.
I don't know how much more damage one person can take.
Wait a minute, Perfect again waiting for the referee. Where is he?
1, 2.
Oh, and a kick out while he is angry with the referee. Oh, and he drop kicks the referee. Perfect is mad at the referee. Wait a minute, trying to choke him out. Well, I don't know if he had the right to be furious with the referee. But this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, and you need the ref to win. The referee looks like he's been killed out there. Where is Perfect going now, though? But, I mean, I don't know if he realizes, but Sid is in pursuit. Sid with the clothesline. And with no ref watching. Oh, a chair shot from Sid.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
He nailed him with a chair. The referee is finally coming down to the ring. And Sid... Well, Sid is taking advantage. He's ready. Oh, no. He's got Perfect in the choke slam. He's got him up and down.
Another show of dominance by Psycho Sid.
Well, we all know what comes now. Sid, the ruler of the world with the power bomb, and it's gotta be over. Hooks the leg. The referee instantly counts. And Sid is the new champion.
It's over. It's all over.
Well, if Mr. Perfect and the Legacy did not like this referee before tonight, they definitely will hate him after it. Sid has got the belt back. He is the $1 million champion. How many people are going to be able to realistically beat Psycho Sid?
We have a great match coming up next against
Well, what a match that was, but our next match is very simple. It's a United States title ranking match. It is between Diamond Dallas Page and Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam is actually in the lowest ranking position within the United States title ranking list at the moment. So this is huge for him because DDP is the #1 contender for the United States title that Scott Steiner currently holds. Oh, here we go. Well, out comes Bam Bam Bigelow.
Making his way to the ring from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 393 pounds.
Wait a minute, what is this? Scott Steiner is out here.
Bam Bam Bigelow's here, and I'll tell you one of my favorite moments of all time in sports entertainment. The night of 1998 when he...
Why is Steiner in the ring with Bigelow? Oh, he nails Bam Bam. Well, wait a minute, what is this? Oh my gosh. Well, maybe I can only imagine here that Steiner is beating Bam Bam because he wants this to be over, and it is. Bam Bam wins. Well, that means that DDP loses the match.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Well, the last match did not disappoint, and now we're on to the next matchup on the card. Singles match on tap next.
It looks like after that match just cost him the title shot. But our next match of the night is an interesting one. It is the second of the 3 titles on the line. It is Bret the Hitman Hart versus Sting in a singles submission no DQ match. What happened? I don't know what to make of what just happened with Diamond Dallas Page's match.
Bret Hart, 2 of the best superstars in the WWE.
Obviously, Steiner said after the match that he didn't want DDP to win. If DDP won the match, it meant that DDP would be the #1 contender, and I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's what happened. Surely, if you don't want the guy to win, you attack the guy you don't like. But Steiner has cost DDP a match, so I'm not sure where we stand right now with that. I guess DDP is still the #1 contender.
I can't believe he's here.
But right now, the darkness descends and the ray of light of WCW shines. Its name is Sting. He wants the title. He wants the WCW title around his waist so badly because of what it represents. It represents an opportunity to represent this business, to be the guy, the face of WCW, the man who represents the brand.
No, there are actually 2, Byron. There's only 1 in our business.
Sting believes that he is the rightful heir to this title.
Has come to WWE.
But he has also recognized that there is a certain Hollywood Hogan at the moment holding a title that he wants. He said while Flair and him fight, he will wait in the wings. But at the moment it is Bret the Hitman Hart who is the WCW title holder. Bret and Sting have got a history together. Ever since Bret arrived at WCW, these 2 men have wanted to fight in a submission match. Bret beating Dusty Rhodes for the title. He has been a bit of a coward since he came into WCW, wanting to win everything, but complaining about everything as well. Complaining at the fact that he didn't have what he declared a fair opportunity to win the title. And so now he's had his chance and he proved his point. He beat Dusty Rhodes and now he stands as the champion. But Sting has used and twisted Bret's words on themselves and said, hey, remember when you guys beat me in a 3-way match for this belt? I didn't think that was fair, but I didn't complain. So give me a shot at your title one-on-one, and let's have a fair match. Bret then said, okay, but fairness means that we got to decide this once and for all. Who is the best submission holder in WCW? Bret Hart, still liked by a lot of fans here in WCW.
Don't change that dial.
Even if he's acting like a little weasel right now, he still seems to be liked by the fans. They still respect him. And the fact that he owns that title elevates the respect. Here we go, everyone. Bret Hart and Sting. I'm not saying these two guys like each other much. Sting with a punch there. You are not going to see two friendly faces. Swinging net breaker from Sting. Oh, and then a kick to the chest straight away. Sting wants Bret up. He's got Sting down now, and like we said, this is a submission match, so no doubt these two are going to be wanting to work on each other's cores. That is what Sting is doing right now.
Really do appear to be in peak physical condition
Bret
tonight, which isn't surprising considering
getting to his feet.
in this
Oh, elbows
championship
to the
match.
stomach of Sting. He's broken 3. Sting again catching Bret, this time with a scoop slam. Oh, and an elbow drop.
I think Sting is done playing.
Sting calling Bret to get to his feet. He wants this to be a fair match. That is how he described it. He said, I'm fed up of the fake matches. Bret, though, reversing. Wait a minute, what is Bret doing here? Bret has got Sting, and he's... No! It's just going to be a figure 4 on the ring post. Wait a minute. Oh, my gosh. Bret not letting go. And Sting. Well, you want a fair fight? I guess there's no such thing as a fair fight. Sting throwing Bret into the ring, but Bret up on his feet now, catching Sting with a snap suplex. Is it Bret's turn? Oh, wait a minute. And there's a belly to back suplex from Sting. And now he picks Stinger up. Rolls him over, and I guess it's Bret's turn now. But this time Sting has got him. And he's up, and he's reversing it. And breaks out of the hole. Oh, Sting with a snap mirror, followed by, an elbow to the top of the head. Well, this has been a slow start so far from these two men. Swinging that breaker from Bret Hart. And now a leg drop. Bret with the hold. This time with a falling net breaker.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Remember, there are no pinfalls in this match. And, whoa, Bret going for a sleeper. But not even holding on to it. Bret calling Sting to his feet. What is Hart going to do here? Oh, and a European uppercut.
Championship match on my radar.
Oh, Sting catches Hart now, whips him into the turnbuckle. Running clothesline from Sting. Remember, there are no pinfalls in this match. I will keep saying that. This is a submission match. Reverse atomic drop. Oh, I said reverse, sorry. The atomic drop to Bret Hart. This has been a back and forth match so far. Oh!
Like a ton of bricks on that one. A big
sidewalk slam followed by a leg drop from Sting.
Championship match. And so far, I'd say these competitors have brought their
Reversal
A
from
game.
Bret, though, as Sting is whipped over the ropes.
Inside the ring now.
And now Sting back in the ring. Suplexed in by Bret Hart. Sting gets out to the side. Bret follows it. Oh, his clothesline to the back of the head. Sting, I guess, going outside for a bit of a breather now.
This arena is electric right now.
Showing off to the crowd.
To be a part of history. I think they're all anticipating a
These two men are neck and neck tonight.
Let's not go crowning a new champion just yet. There's still plenty
Sting
of matches
again
to
with
go.
the snap mirror, and again
Like this one on a stage
trying to
as big as
wear
one
down
now,
Bret.
You have to wonder how much nerve will become a factor.
And Sting is doing it real well. Just wearing Hart down.
Bret Hart getting put to the test. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
Oh, and a reversal from Hart.
In a bad direction.
Great little kick to the head from Brett to get out of that. And now a shin breaker. Is that the beginning of the technical moves we need to see from these men if they are going to eliminate their opponent? Brett now seems to have targeted the legs of Sting.
Especially considering how many times the
Couple of moves here,
like
suggesting he's going to try and injure Sting. Oh, on that lower body. The sharpshooter obviously is a back move predominantly, but it does also injure the legs. Oh, Brett dropping down.
Walking around the city earlier. Hey guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went.
Oh, elbow.
To the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
Sting is furious. Oh, and he clotheslines Hart. Double clothesline. No, reverse from Sting.
He is the clothesline.
And now, Sting, will he try that one again? Oh, and a clothesline this time. Another clothesline. And another clothesline.
I gotta say, Sting is really looking good.
Sting with the Stinger splash in the corner.
Here's his moment, Michael.
And now he's fired up. Is this going to be the finish? Sting going for it. He's got him hooked. He's got him round in the middle of the ring. Well, Sting, what happened there? Did Brett get out or what? DDT. Maybe Sting just felt that Brett was not worn down enough for that move. I don't know. A little bit of confusion here. But what we know is that Sting is still going now. It looks to me, looks to me like Sting is actually just trying to wear down Bret Hart a little bit more. I think he realizes the only way you're going to beat someone like Bret Hart is by wearing him down, by targeting the body, and going after him. Tombstone coming up from Sting, down on his head.
I believe that is it.
Sting stalking Bret Hart. Just watching him. Bret looks like he's dazed. Oh, wait a minute. Was he playing possum, though? He's reversed it. And an uppercut. Followed by the swinging net breaker from Hart. Wait a minute. Bret Hart reverses. Yes, he's got it. Well, Sting now is the guy who's in trouble. Bret Hart has got him. It's the sharpshooter, everyone. He's got the sharpshooter locked.
Beautifully executed by the Hitman.
He's got him, but can Sting hold on? It's over. Bret wins.
Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Bret the Hitman Hart successfully defends the title.
Here is your winner, and still WCW champion, Bret.
Well, I did not expect that.
Dominating tap-out victory here. Michael, your pride definitely takes a hit.
But Bret Hart has defended the title. Wait a minute, what is Bret doing? Dropping his belt now. Oh, come on, Bret. You've just beaten him. You've done the hard work. You've proved to everybody that Sting is not as good technically as you. There is no need for this from Bret Hart.
He has the ability to turn it on in a heartbeat.
Well, Bret maybe has snapped here. He's had enough.
Does he not want to win?
I know he was angry about the rumors of him not being the best technical wrestler in the world.
Looks like the end of the road for Sting.
But what is going on now? Wait, no, Bret, come on. You don't need to do this. The sharpshooter in the ring on Sting.
What's this? Did the Hitman come
And then just,
showboat?
disgraceful from Bret Hart. I don't know. The fans not happy. of the way he finished that match with Sting.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match.
But now we are moving on to the semi-final match of this night.
Here we go.
Penultimate match for the World Tag Team Championships. The Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, want their belts back. Harlem Heat upsetting everybody. Upsetting the Outsiders in the NWO by winning those tag team titles. The fans went ballistically crazy with happiness and joy when they beat Nash and Hall last time. Will Hall and Nash get their revenge tonight? Will they leave this match as tag team champions? We really don't know. The Outsiders are obviously a great team. They're a very tough team. Harlem Heat have been phenomenal. Strong, athletic, powerful. Everything that you would want out of a tag team, and they are great tag team champions. This is a beautiful matchup, really, in so many ways from a wrestling point of view. But our hopes and our hearts go out to Harlem Heat. We want them to win this. We do not want the NWO dominating WCW as they have for so long. Well, Brett didn't need to beat up Sting. Still can't believe that he did that. We've still got a main event after this one. But right now, let's focus on this. Wait a minute, the tag champions have come out early to attack the NWO. And Nash and Hall flattened down. Great. Smarts, but Nash reversing and attacking Stevie Ray now. Well, I don't even know if this match is going to get in the ring. Wow, Nash, pummeling Stevie Ray. Well, Nash is going after Booker T. Booker, watch out, clothesline from behind. Stevie Ray now going after Hall. But Nash, well, Nash isn't stupid. He knows that if this match doesn't start, then they don't get the chance to win back those titles. Nash punches Stevie Ray. Well, it's not Stevie Ray that's the problem. It's this guy, Booker T, and Nash now. Finally, this chaotic match has started. Back body drop by Nash. And now Nash has got Booker up and down.
You can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
Oh, chop from Booker T. Followed by a little punch to the face, an Irish whip, and an elbow, but not even moving Nash. Booker got him up, though. Samoan drop. Well, for Harlem Heat, it kind of went the wrong way for them. They would have expected their attack to do more damage than it did. I think they hurt Scott Hall, but they didn't really hurt Kevin Nash from what I can see. Kevin Nash was smart enough to not only reverse moves, but then get out of the way.
As the #1 contender, you can bet he's the envy of so many in the locker room.
The beauty of tag team
Well,
competition
beautiful reversal again from Nash. Oh, and he takes Booker T down. Well, what is Hall doing? Should stay the heck away from this match, Scott Hall. You know what? I think Booker T was going to make the tag, and now I think he's so angry at what Nash just did that he's going to keep fighting him. Not sure if that's a wise move or not, but only time will tell, I guess, in this match. Nash countering yet again. Oh, and Booker T misses with a kick. Whipped into the corner, and maybe this is exactly... Oh, brilliant reversal from Booker T. Belly to back suplex. Beautiful. Booker not letting Nash out of it.
That's how big this match is.
Oh, and a kick, and that knocks Nash over.
Your friends actually think you have enough pull around to get them tickets.
Well, Nash not stupidly gets out of the ring. It looks like both of them are just having a break, recuperating after the beginning of this match. Well, Nash getting back in the ring. Smart move. Tricked Stevie Ray there.
Let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
What an event we've had tonight. Beautiful Monday Nitro that we've had. It's been action-packed. We've had matches from all types. We've had championships changing hands. We've had defenses of championships. And we have still got this match and the main event to go. Oh, and a clothesline. Stevie Ray to the outside of the ring.
When you're that good, you have to
Nash.
bump your chest out a little bit.
Oh, punches Booker T for good measure. And in comes the bad guy, Scott Hall now. Well, he wants Stevie Ray in the ring.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.
Oh, and he's caught him beautifully in the belly to belly.
At the risk of being a downer,
Stevie Ray whipped into the ropes. Back body drop from Hall. Well, remember what we said here. Oh, boot to the head of Stevie Ray. The NWO are taking control here, and they're beating up Stevie Ray. DDT plummets Stevie Ray's head down to the canvas. Brilliant reversal, though, from Stevie Ray. Will he tag in Booker? Booker's in now. Double team. Double back body drop. Beautiful.
teamwork right there.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, kick from Scott Hall to the stomach of Booker T. He lifts him back up, and now with the knee to the back of the neck and upper back area. Beautiful single hook suplex. And now a beautiful Russian leg sweep. Hall up to the second rope. Drops down on Booker T. Just disrespecting Booker now with the punch to the face. Oh, but Booker reverses it. Oh, and a chop. Oh, and a great reverse heel kick. Maybe they can get this back here. They did so well, Harlem Heat, to beat the NWO last time. They will not want to give up their titles easily tonight. They will want this to be a match that goes on and does as much damage. And Hall is busted open. Oh, and a kick to the gut, followed by a neckbreaker drop. Beautiful. Booker T now.
He's looking at it.
Oh, what a move.
Street slam. The champ needs to hurry here.
Wait a minute. Out of nowhere, Booker T looks like he's got Hall. Is this the Harlem sidekick? Yes, he's got it. Is that the end of the match?
You can do this. He's going for the pin.
Oh, wait, what is the referee doing? He took so long. But now Booker T. Oh, beautiful. Neck breaker again.
At some point, the referee may
Whips Scott Hall into the corner, and now there's a double team on Scott. Oh, right into the foot of Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray now looks like it's his turn to do some damage to Hall. Another Russian leg sweep, and the blood is coming down from Hall's face. Oh, what a backbreaker that is. And a knee across the upper chest of Hall. Nash is frustrated. He wants to get in this match if he can.
Guys,
but at the moment,
tag team competition at its absolute.
it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Wait a minute. He's caught him.
Oh, he needed that in the
Oh, wait. Oh, great reversal from Booker T. But another reversal from Nash this time. Oh, and with an elbow. Nash whips him in. Wait a minute. Nash has just picked him up. Drops him down.
This is exactly what you
And all of a sudden, Nash now has got Booker in a position where he can finish him.
I think Kevin Nash is done playing.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Kevin Nash.
Wait a minute, Nash has got him. Is this the jackknife? He's got him in the jackknife. Down.
This one's over, guys. He's got the shoulders down.
1, 2. Oh, and a kick out from Booker T.
You have to wonder how much more it'll take.
And down he goes.
Side suplex from Nash. Has he done enough damage here? Oh, a chop across the chest. Across the chest of Booker T.
And here's the tag.
And now Hall gets in the ring.
Into the ring.
A double axe handle. Wait a minute. Hall has got Booker now. Blood all over his face. Sidewalk slam.
Put another check in the win column for Scott Hall.
Oh, and now he punches Stevie Ray.
Scott Hall is in position.
He's waiting for Booker T to get up.
We're seeing another reason
What
why
is
Hall
this?
has such a great
Is this
career. Look at him measuring.
the outsider's edge?
Sizing up his opponent.
The outsider's edge. Down with Booker T.
Put another check
Hooks
in
the
win
leg.
column.
Wait a minute. Where is Stevie Ray? 1, 2, 3. We've got new tag team champions. Stevie Ray was hurt on the outside. And the NWO have reclaimed the tag team titles.
WCW World Tag Team Champions, Kevin Nash and
Scott Hall busted open. Blood pouring down his face.
Tag team match in the book.
But still managed to get the
We just
pinfall.
saw from these guys that makes tag team wrestling so exciting.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effect this win has in the weeks to come.
And on to the main event of the evening.
And coming up is a contest where things can get out of hand very quickly. It's the NWO against the Four Horsemen.
A huge matchup ahead. The NWO versus the Four Horsemen. It is Hollywood Hulk Hogan, brother, versus Ric Flair. Well, what a confidence boost that the NWO have after watching their own tag team win tonight. They have got that tag team fall. They've won the tag team titles back. The NWO finally have some gold to go with the world title again. Hogan was beginning to get a bit complacent with the NWO guys, saying, you know, what is going on? Buff Bagwell is obviously the television title holder and himself, and he said, it can't just be the two of us. This is wrong. We're better than this. We're the elite. We need to be holding more belts at any one time. Make of that what you will, because Ric Flair would tell you otherwise. He believes he still deserves to be the World Heavyweight Champion. The NWO have really just got to try and get themselves together right now. They're trying to regroup. Get some momentum back on their side. Meanwhile, the Four Horsemen have really had a great time. They've been enjoying not necessarily title successes, but with Chris Benoit being the NXT champion, they've got the the young star of the company. They've got the young star of wrestling, if you ask my opinion. Hopefully he will be able to hold that title as long as he possibly can, because Rick has already said, you know, that justifies why Chris is the fourth horseman. Because he is the best young wrestler there is today. He said, you've got the past, the future, and the present all in this stable. He said the good thing about the past is that it can also be the present. But tonight, we go into this main event knowing that there are some big rivalries ahead.
Making his way to the ring.
Hogan and Savage of the NWO, they come down together. They said they were going to pick one of the Wolfpack as a partner tonight. It could have been any one of Bagwell, Scott Norton, or the Disciple. But we found out earlier, the videos went to the back and we saw the Disciple entering the locker room with Hogan. But still, the NWO are teasing that it could be someone else. We believe it will be the Disciple, but we will only find out after these two guys have come to the ring. Hogan will be so happy. Look at the arrogance on his face. He is a lot of happiness now in the NWO after that victory for the tag team titles. Confidence is high. The arrogance and the egos have been probably inflated another couple of degrees. And here comes one of, okay, it is, as we thought, the Disciple.
Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 271 pounds,
The Disciple
Six-man tag team action coming up next, guys.
said he would help his friend Hollywood Hulk Hogan in this match.
Unfortunately for one of them, they're going to have their confidence crushed by the end of this.
Remember, this is an elimination match. Any one of these guys could go first. The Disciple, honored to have the opportunity to support his friend, his long-time friend, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It's why they have the backup of the Wolfpack. It means that Hogan has always got protection when he needs it. Now, the world champion,
at a combined weight of 770
Ric
pounds,
Flair,
WCW
and the Four Horsemen
Nature Boy, Ric
on their
Flair,
way down to the ring.
Enforcer, Arn Anderson,
Woo!
and the total package, Lex Luger.
Corey might be seeing a different game plan.
Luger wearing red,
It's a non-title match.
which he always said he would wear whenever he's fighting with the Horsemen in a tag match. Arn Anderson in his traditional red attire. And Ric Flair with that beautiful world heavyweight title around his waist. Showing it off. Like we said, the Horsemen are the happier of the two teams. Oh, Hogan with an elbow. Then a reverse. Oh, it was actually a back suplex from Hogan. Well, I'm surprised these two started the night in the ring, but Hogan wants that world title back. Believes that it's his. Oh, and a jawbreaker. Ric Flair loving life back at the top of WCW. He is rubbing it in the face as much as he can. Oh, and the Disciple making himself useful immediately. They whip Ric Flair, and now...
There are times during
the Disciple gets in the ring. Oh, and a beautiful back suplex from the Disciple now. Well, Flair, Hogan just telling the Disciple, hold off. Go after the next guy. Oh, and Arn Anderson reversed. Scoop slam from the Disciple.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag match.
Well, these really are the two guys that are there to fight. Oh, and a clothesline. The Disciple showing off. Well, I don't think there's any time for showing off against Arn Anderson. But now throwing him, his shoulder into the ring post. And the Disciple is now lifting him, throwing him off the mat.
Byron making that mistake and ruining it for everybody.
Oh, rake of the eyes. Now the Disciple going to the corner and bringing Hogan back in. Back body drop. Oh, well, the NWO started the night strong. Another jawbreaker from Hollywood Hulk Hogan. We haven't even seen Macho Man yet. Hogan, ramming Anderson's face into the mat. And now it's Savage's turn to enjoy a bit of a beatdown on Arn Anderson. Remember, this is elimination, so the aim, I guess, at first is to wear down your opponent. You want to take them out to the point where they can be pinned easily, but you can't get one pinfall with one injured guy. You've got to injure everybody in that tag team. Reverse atomic drop. Until you've reversed it, until you've... scoop slam from Savage. And an elbow to the face. And now Savage, wait a minute, trying to bring Luger in. Well, this is typical of the NWO tactics. Savage going after Flair. Just really quick and smart move from the NWO. Savage getting the Disciple. Wait a minute, what is this? An Irish whip of Disciple into Anderson. Anderson in complete and utter dismay at the moment as the Disciple goes after the head of Anderson again.
There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who've also produced tremendous six-man teams.
Now working on the arm of Anderson. Well, he's not letting Arn get up to his feet. That is a clever tactic, especially when you're fighting against somebody like Arn Anderson. Over the top rope.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions. Don't forget about the likes of...
And Anderson is just out of it at the moment on the outside.
In the New Day, these are only some of the trios who've had...
I don't even know
matches against a variety of adversaries.
if Anderson can move out there. He is in the wrong place.
Who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream,
the Disciple, in my opinion, has beaten him down. Wow.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute double team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver.
Wait a minute, what is the Disciple doing? Oh my God, what a splash! What a splash from the Disciple. Broke the count, it was at a 9 count. Oh, and Anderson into the post. Well, Arn Anderson is absolutely hurt here.
Getting closer now.
And it's a tag. Ric Flair is in.
That was a game.
Oh, and a drop kick from Flair. Now, Arn Anderson getting out.
His body is driven to the mat.
And this is their opportunity for the world champion and Lex Luger to try and get some ground back here on the NWO. Rick working on the Disciple. Clearly wants Hogan in the ring. And a pinfall from Flair. Well, it wasn't even a 1 count, really. Well, here we go. Randy Savage is in. Oh, and he gets wiped out by Flair in the corner immediately after entering the ring. Flair now tripping Hogan, tripping Savage, and going after the knee. People got to remember that Savage knows each of these guys real well. Oh, and that shot. And Flair showing off. Oh, and getting punched in the face. But he got right back up and Savage didn't see him. Yes, he trials him down. Flair now. Oh, they hit each other in the ring. He misses the chop. Savage with the reverse clothesline. Oh, Flair reversing the suplex, tripping Savage and going straight back to that knee.
What we expected. And I can tell you exactly what his partners are thinking right now. Why in the world did we agree?
What is Flair doing here? He's got Savage. Is he going for the knee to the head? Yes, he's got it.
But did he go for it too early? This is a
What is he doing?
for Ric Flair. Flair's in position.
What is Flair doing? Wait a minute. All the team are in the ring. Powerbomb on Savage. Now, Flair in. Oh, and Hogan got through. But we thought that was the end of Savage's night. Flair with the elbow drop. Another shin breaker now from Flair. Luger is in the ring now. People are hurt. Oh, wait a minute. Disciple ran away from the moves, then got out. Oh, and he clotheslines. He clotheslined the Disciple over the rope.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Bringing it back into the ring.
He goes to the outside just to bring the Disciple back into the ring. Now a gutbuster. Luger working on the Disciple now. Savage is actually the most hurt, I would say, in there, except for Arn Anderson, perhaps. But Hogan is ready and waiting. But Luger is probably the fittest man along with Hogan. And as you can see, Luger not allowing the Disciple any room. And a back body drop from Luger. This has been chaotic so far. Oh, and well, I don't know what the Disciple was doing there, but he made to pay for it by Luger, who picks him up.
It's about as bad as it gets for him.
Luger now with another suplex. Now attacking the Disciple while he's down. Oh, Luger's got him with the elbow. Is that it? Is he gonna get him in the torture rack? Luger's waiting. He's got him up. What can he do? He's got him in the hole. He's got him in the torture rack. He's just got to hold on. Disciple is trying to get out. The NWO not helping. The Disciple hitting Luger in the head, and he is out. Wow. I did not expect him to get out of that. Luger now trying to, oh no, Hogan is in. Hollywood Hogan in the ring, clotheslines Luger down. Oh, and then the face crushed to the floor. Hogan now whipping Luger to the outside, bringing him back in immediately.
Nothing to worry about.
What a suplex that is from Hogan. Oh.
That he did not anticipate his opponent mounting any sort of comeback here.
Whipping Luger this time. Oh, just throws him down to the mat with the shoulder charge. Hulk Hogan. Oh. Oh. The inverted atomic drop. Putting Luger down, and now we are seeing a change here in scenery. Hogan, the same moves over and over at the moment. Oh, and a scoop slam.
To be successful, the offensive style he's relying on tonight.
Wait a minute, Hogan swings off the rope. He's got the leg drop on Luger. He leg dropped Luger. 1, 2, 3. Luger is out. It is Ric Flair and Hogan.
He doesn't want to do this outside
And
the ring.
Flair quickly grabs Hogan. This is not good news for the Four Horsemen tonight. Yes, all of these guys are hurt, except for Hogan, I would say, tonight. Oh, wow. What a clothesline. Showing off over the prone Ric Flair.
When this guy's on,
Luger has just realized that he's out. Flair going to say something to him and getting himself out at the same time. And now he's got Hogan where he wants him on the outside of this ring. What a match we've got in this main event now. The NWO. A man ahead. Flair beginning to use all the dirty tactics he can think of to try and get Hogan injured and down. Elbow. Second elbow from Flair. Third elbow.
we're seeing the same move being used.
This is unbelievable. Double underhook suplex from Flair. Oh, wow. I think he's hurt. Flair now showing off against Hogan. Oh, and the referee is down. Oh, wait a minute. Flair with the low blow on Hogan. Flair just low blowed Hogan with the referee down. And they didn't see it. This is amazing. And the knee to the head. Can Flair finish Hogan? What an upset this would be. Wait a minute. What is Savage doing in the ring? Flair has got him. He's got Hogan in the move. Can he hold it? Hogan's fighting out. But Flair is refusing to give in on Hogan's legs. Can Hogan hold? He's got him. Hogan's out. Hollywood Hulk Hogan is out. What an upset. Well, now, what a match we've got now. It is a tag match between Randy Savage and Arn Anderson. Arn with the DDT on Savage. And Arn is waiting. Is this going to be the finish?
He lets it go.
Oh, he got him.
Like being manhandled by a bear. But can he follow up here? Interesting decision.
And Arn Anderson
I don't know. I kind of like it.
hooks the leg. Oh, and wait a minute. Savage kicked out. And Savage hurt in the ring. What is Anderson trying to do now? Oh, a leg snap DDT.
Looks like he has other plans
And a second one just for good measure on Savage, who is really hurt tonight. Come on, Arn Anderson, pin him. Another move. Knees from Anderson to the side of Savage's leg. Flair can't help you. And again.
Ric Flair makes the tag.
Well, Rick is in. And Savage, oh, with the jawbreaker. Oh, the side Russian leg sweep. Wait a minute, Savage, wait, he's got Flair. He's got Flair in the pile driver. Oh my gosh, he got him down. Randy Savage has got Flair down. Oh, wow, what a reversal from Flair. But under the arm, he reverses it again. Savage now, oh, drops Flair down. What are we witnessing right now? The two men in this ring, former world champions, going at it. And Savage up to the top rope. What is Savage doing? He's gonna go for the knee, the elbow drop. He's landed it. He got Flair. 1, 2. Oh, and Arn Anderson kicked him out. What a kick out. Savage hurt. Every man in this match is hurt right now. I don't even think that the Disciple wants in.
Tagged in.
But he gets him in there.
He's not going to like this.
Flair
Here he goes.
has got it hooked in.
The Nation Boy is in a tough spot here.
Wait a minute, what is Savage doing on the outside? Flair is out. Flair is he's given in. I cannot believe that Ric Flair just gave in.
Like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Oh, and Arn Anderson, the guy that you would probably least have expected to survive, especially at the beginning of this match and the way things started. But Anderson is hurt. He's out the ring now. And Anderson has got... Oh, he's dumped the Disciple down. Oh, knees to the face.
He releases it. And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Wait a minute. Oh, and his head on the table. Plus, and shoulder breaker. Oh, right on the head.
Going for something else, it seems.
What is Anderson doing here?
Why else would he just let him out?
Well, this is smart. If he's trying to get a count out, I don't know. Suplex. Again, the reverse suplex.
No, he releases the hold. What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
And Anderson is going for the count out here. And he's got the count out. And it is Savage. Oh, Savage runs straight into Anderson's knee.
Whoa, he lets him out. What a fool. He had him dead to
Anderson, DDT.
make a statement. Now it's time to capitalize.
Anderson with the DDT. He whips Savage. And he's got him.
Damaging. That should end.
Oh, and Anderson got him. What are you doing? Pin him.
Savage's chances in this one.
Anderson throws him down. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out from Savage.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
What a kick out from Macho Man Randy Savage after everything this match has had. And Anderson is just trying to wear down Savage. You can see that he's hurt himself.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
And a snap suplex now. Anderson wanting Savage on his feet.
Lands this, and he is done.
Oh, and a kick to the chest. Who would have thought at the beginning of the night that we would be watching these two men at the end of it? Oh, great reversal from Savage now. It has been a long main event battle between these two teams, but the NWO desperate not to lose. Flair shockingly getting out Hulk Hogan. But Savage now is back in control of this fight. And Anderson back body drop down. And a kick to the back. Macho Man. Wait a minute. Macho Man. He's got it. Is this the pile driver? Anderson crashes down. That is usually the setup to the finale. Will we see the elbow drop from Savage? He's up. He's going. Down, he lands it. He hooks the leg. Anderson, 1, 2, 3. It's over. The NWO have won. What a victory for the NWO in the main event. Hogan celebrating like he got the win. What a night for the NWO this has been. They've got the tag team titles back. And now, not only do they have the tag team titles, they have got yet another victory over the Four Horsemen. Until next week, we will see you soon.